guys, this is Eyelash 101 times 2. I'm going to see if I can get you some better footage today on how I do my eyeliner and my eyelashes. So hopefully this goes a little bit better than last time. First thing I'm going to do is my eyeliner. I use the voluminous, I can read this morning. Voluminous Smoldering Eyeliner by Effet. I don't know if you can see that, but it's just like a cheap one from Walmart. Just a cheap black eyeliner pencil. And so this is how I do it. Pull my eyelid down a little bit to get on the inside. Not way deep on the inside, just like this outer layer right here. And remember, I'm not worried about making it perfect. Just swipe it on there, a little wipe up, it's done. There you go, easy peasy. And in the summer, to get like no drip eyeliner, I'll actually use waterproof mascara and swipe it on there from the tip of it. And that stuff stays on, doesn't melt off with the heat and you're sweating. Super awesome. Bam. Eyeliner is done. Actually, hold up. Guess it's easier to see in the mirror than the camera. Okay. So, and I don't bother doing the top. I don't bother adding mascara because I'm just going to put fake lashes on. You can still add mascara if you want to, but I just think it makes it look clumpy underneath and then the fake eyelashes on top. So I don't do it. But this is what we're going to do for the fake eyelashes. Okay, so we're going to need our fake eyelashes. These will be in the description. They're also in the description of my other video. You're going to need a pair of sharp scissors, preferably ones with more of a point, but you can figure it out if not. And then I'm going to use Kiss Strip Lash, I can't talk today, Strip Lash Adhesive, the clear. This will also be in the description. It's like $2.90, 98 cents, something like that. Very, very cheap, but works well. Doesn't have formaldehyde in it. See, formaldehyde free, latex free. It's clear. It goes on white, but it dries clear. So this is the one, you know, I'll use any kind as long as it meets these parameters without the formaldehyde and all that, but Kiss is a good one. And I just set that aside for now. So we're going to go ahead and open up our lashes. These can be kind of a pain to get out, so just be careful when you're pulling them off so you don't bend the lash. And sometimes it happens anyway where you put a kink in it and, you know, that just sucks, but it's how it is. But I'm going to push this plastic up to bring up the lash, and I'm going to pull from the outside edge because I'm going to cut the outside edge, and this is usually where the lashes will kink or rip off. So I'll start with the outside edge and carefully pull it across to get it off. And there we go, we've got one. And then we'll grab from the other side. And it doesn't help if you've had like a couple cups of coffee and you're all caffeined out. So there's my lashes right there. I'm going to kind of loosen up the plastic that holds them to better form to my eye. And then I already know that taking off 2 of these thicker portions makes it fit my eye really well. So I'm going to find the 2 outer edges right there. You can see, let me see. You can see where there's a little thick piece right there and a thick piece right there. So I'm going to cut right at the edge of that black piece. Maybe this will help. Just like that. Don't need that piece. I can save it for later. And then on the front of this, you'll see that little extra black piece hanging off. I'm going to cut this in forwards, like at a forward angle, without cutting the lash. There we go. So I don't know if you can see that, but I just want to get that little piece off right there. And this one is done. Take that off of here, and now let's do it on the next one. And this one's not as clearly defined. Here we go. Let's make sure I got these even. Sure did. Oh, you can't see, crap. I'm terrible. Awesome, I cut off the same size. And then we want to get this little piece here off the front. And this one doesn't have much of one, but I'm going to cut it at an inside angle. And let's go ahead and do it with this one yet again. There we go. So there's my lashes. Now let's go ahead and put them on. Okay, so I always do my right eye first. I'm left-handed, and so if I don't get my right one just where I want it, it's easier for me to mess with the left one to get it where it needs to go to match the right. Whereas if I get the left one on perfect and then I go trying to do it on my right side, and it becomes very difficult. So just start with the right eye. You know, not saying if you make a huge mistake you want the left one to match, but it's really hard to make a huge mistake if you're just laying it flat on your lashes. But maybe you don't get it as centered as you like. It usually looks great. Just want to make sure you can get the other one like that. So I'm going to get some glue onto my lashes. And in fact, let me show you how to do that this other way. Okay, so we're going to get some glue, and I'm going to swipe down and across. And I want to add a little bit more on the end. Now when the glue's brand new, it's pretty watery, but the more you use it, the more tacky, a little bit easier it gets to use. So now we have that. We're going to go ahead and blow on it till it starts to become a little bit clear. And like I told you guys, this is the part that takes the longest, is just letting it get tacky. Like, I don't know if you can really see that there, but it's starting to turn like a clearish kind of blue color. Not nearly as white as it was. It's starting to look a little bit thinner of a line. Now, there's usually a lot of play. It's better to wait a little bit too long than not long enough. So we'll just keep going. I don't know if you can kind of see like these inner areas here turning more of a clearer color. You can start to see the black from behind it, which means, you know, it looks kind of like that blue color. That's what we're wanting. All right. Starting to get really tacky. See how you can barely see the white on there? It's going clear. That's what we want. I mean, it is still white. The camera doesn't pick it up, but it's like you can just tell it's starting to go clear. And so again, the first thing that I do is set it in the middle, attach the back, and then, you know, get the front attached. So let's see if I can do this. And I'm just gonna set it down on my lash. Just set it down. Just, it's so easy. I see all these things like push it back, get it stuck to the eyelid. Don't do that. Just lay it on your lashes. You'll feel when it gets to your lash line and push it back. So then we'll stick this outer edge here. Oh, and that's another thing. Come lay it down this way. And I want it to go with the curve of my eye, so you can hold both ends and stick it on like if you need. There's okay, I don't know if you can see that. Super simple. So let's go ahead and do that with the other one. Grab my glue. That's not my glue. This is my glue. Don't try to stick it on with eyeliner now. Won't work. All right, so we're just gonna do the same thing we did last time. Hold it, and let's apply a layer of glue. And I do hate when the packages are first opened because, man, it's so watery. It's kind of a pain to deal with, but as you go on using it, it gets, you know, more tacky in the bottle and it's easier to apply across, and then it dries even faster to put on your eye. And we just want to make sure that there's a good layer across the entire thing, especially on the corners. You can hear my dog. If it's not my kids here, it's my dog. Little guy's so freaking loyal to me, but guys need to sing sometimes. All right, so we've got the glue on there, easy peasy. Now here comes the longest part, the waiting game of blowing on it and getting it tacky. I still just, again, can't believe I'm doing this. I never let anyone see my bald eyes, so don't make fun of me. I know the people watching this know me, so don't make fun of me and don't tell anybody. Don't slander me, okay? Don't show this to anyone else at work. You can see it's already starting to get tacky. You can just tell like the places in between where it's getting that blue color. Again, it's the clear, you know, white that you see the black through. Makes it look kind of blue. Come on now. I'm ready to finish up my eye. There we go, really starting to get tacky now. It's probably terrible to try and see stuff like this on a picture, but when you see it yourself, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's tacky in the middle, but I'm not going to stick it on yet because the outer corners where I put more is not tacky yet. It's still very wet. And we don't want to go about burning my eyeballs like we did the other day. All right, I think we're ready. The back end still isn't all that tacky. Hold on. All right, that should be good enough. If I burn my eye, it's for you guys. Okay, So we're going to stick it in the middle, back on, and push the front on. Now usually when the glue is a little bit older, it gets so tacky that, you know, you can stick it on, stick the back on, stick the front on. This stuff is still really new, so if you notice I had to hold both the front and the back on to keep the curve in the middle, that's fine too. But here we go. Stick it right down onto the lash line. And I didn't quite nail them where I want it, so let's pick it up a little bit. And this one I let get more tacky, so it was easier. And there. The sun makes it look like it's not on my lash line. Like it makes it look like there's a space right there, but it's not there. That's just the weird way the sun is. So, like, so easy. Hopefully this one went better than the last video. Let me know if you're gonna try this, if it's different than what you've seen before. If you do try it, is it easier? Would you like to see more stuff like this? Quick and easy ways to do makeup. You know, I don't bother doing all of the highlights and lowlights. I can, but on a day-to-day basis, I just want to cover up the freckles, put a little eyeliner on, and do some eyelashes. Like 5 or 6 minutes, makeup's done, looks great, don't need to take a ton of time. So let me know if this works for you. Please like, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications. And I hope you have a wonderful day.